Hey y'all, Hillbilly Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning, recipes, a little bit of everything. What you just saw is our new VacMaster VP215 vacuum sealing our meat. I'm fixing to use this baby to vacuum pack our squash and zucchini. I am not comfortable by canning squash and zucchini, so I like to freeze it and save it throughout the year. And we did that last year, and let me tell you something, the items, the squash and zucchini that we vacuum packed held its consistency and it held its texture throughout the whole year. So whenever we wanted to have squash and zucchini fresh from our garden, we were able to pull it out of the freezer and use it up. You can see back here, I did do some canning. I've not gotten very much out of my garden, as you all know, and I'm very sad about it. This time last year I had quite a few green beans canned and some pickles, but I did get some things different this year that I'm proud of, and that is my beets and my carrots. I have some pickles back there, and I have some turnips up top. So these are all new things for me, and I'm really stoked about it. And the nice thing about this VacMaster 215 is I can also vacuum seal things in my drawer like beans and flour and spices. And so I'm really stoked. So I'm fixing to show you exactly how we vacuum seal our squash and zucchini so it stays fresh and safe from freezer burn all throughout the year. So stay tuned. If you're a gardener like we are, you want to try to save everything that you can out of your garden because you know you grew it without insecticides, you grew it without herbicides. We do use heirloom seeds, non-GMO. And so we want to take advantage of everything that we can get out of our garden so that we can use it throughout the year, and that's what we're fixing to do. I have my squash and zucchini soaking in the sink to get it cleaned up really nice, and then I'm going to slice it up and we're going to blanch it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, I have my water boiling, everyone, and over here I have my squash and zucchini sliced up, and I'm doing it in stages. I want to do it in serving size for my husband and I could always add a little bit more if I expect some family, but you may ask what I'm going to do with this. When we freeze it, we use it in our spaghetti sauces, in our soups, in our stews, and we also just use it to add a little bit of butter and salt and pepper and garlic if you want, and just cook it with a little bit of olive oil and water, and that's how we eat it. I'm going to do my zucchini first. We do have some that we've already frozen and blanched, and it was mixed with squash and zucchini because I do like them mixed, but there are times I just like my zucchini in my spaghetti sauce or even a soup, so I'm just going to do zucchinis by themselves. We're going to put them in our boiling water for exactly 3 minutes. Okay, they've been blanching for about 3 minutes. Now we're going to put them over here in our ice cold water, and we're going to let them sit a couple of minutes as well. While we have our zucchini cooling down, it's time to put our squash in there. Okay, I have my squash in my cool water bath, and I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes. We've got it here cooling, and we're getting ready to vacuum pack. I did go ahead and I'm blanching me a mixed of squash and zucchini because I do like that as well. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I've got my squash and zucchini blanched, and I put them in the cold water bath, and that helps stop the cooking process. So this is what you really want to do. You need to blanch them, and you need to put them in the cold bath, and then you're ready to vacuum pack. Now I want to tell you that it's not necessary to have a vacuum pack machine, although it does help, but you can also use just your freezer bags. Try to get all the air out that you can when you're freezing them, and so it works both ways. We have done it both ways. It just so happens that my husband bought me this week, and I'm very excited and stoked to use it, and so we are going to use it, and we're going to try to preserve all the food we can from our garden. Many of you know that we had a rough time this year, and I'm not getting very much out of the garden, so every little bit that I get, I'm going to try to save. Okay, I have them all bagged up, and I bagged them up in the serving sizes that I think that my husband and I will eat. So let's get started. So with our VacMaster VP215, my husband has already gone in and preset the times. So what I've done is I have laid my zucchini in, and I am just setting this even with the seal strips. There's a seal strip here, and there's a seal strip there. So here we go. What's really great about this is, look, it just automatically starts, and I hold it down for a minute until the vacuum pack starts, and it's going to seal itself. And then here is the timer. 1 second. Now it's starting to seal. And there you have it, folks. So I'm going to continue on with my batch here, but look how great that is. That is going to stay good forever as far as I'm concerned, although it won't last forever. We'll eat it throughout the next year, but this is going to guarantee us our fresh vegetables for the next 365 days. The finished product, folks, you can't get any better than that. Okay, in closing, we showed you how to do some freezing of your squash and zucchini. We also do our bell peppers. Go back and look at our video from last year. Although we didn't have our VacPack VP215, we did have a vacuum sealer, and you can get one too, or again, you can just use your freezer bags. Just be sure to blanch your goods and cool them off and before you do your freezing, and they should be just fine. Anyway, we thank you for watching, and we ask that if you like this video that you click the like button and that you also click the subscribe button. We appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have been a great influence to us and encouragement as we struggled this year through the 2 freezes and through the drought. We're going to keep on going. I hope to plant a fall garden soon. I imagine I might have some green beans tomorrow. I'm just not sure. I hope I do. But anyway, I'm going to keep going with my squash and zucchini, and I'm going to freeze them away, and we're going to have lots of fresh vegetables throughout the year. Again, we canned our carrots, which there should be a video up soon about that. We canned our beets. The video is already up, and we pickled our cucumbers. That video is up from last year. Go check it out. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, God bless, and have a wonderful weekend.